You get to say what's up, guys. Hope everybody's doing well. Barcelona versus Inter Milan 3-3. What a semifinal. What a semifinal. I just finished watching this game. Could not watch it yesterday. Just finished watching it. What a semifinal. That was all Lamine Yamal. All Lamine Yamal. I'm convinced. I don't care if he's 17. It doesn't matter what age he is. Given the Ballon d'Or, nobody is playing like that, and obviously nobody is playing. We don't have those, those crazy forwards that we used to have in the 2000s. So to me, my vote goes out to Lamine Yamal. So far, I don't see nobody else worthy of this award. And at the end, I don't know. It doesn't really matter. A lot of people feel that this is it's kind of a bogus award at this point, right? But he is worthy of that award, absolutely. With the game he's had, I'm convinced. Give it to him. Give it to him. I mean, they're pretty much going to win La Liga. They're perhaps possibly going to win the Champions League. What a performance and what a goal from Lamine Yamal. But I am disappointed in Inter Milan, mostly in Jan Sommer. I thought he was more or less responsible, and Thuram. Definitely Thuram for that first goal, because he just let Lamine Yamal just walk. He didn't even try. And his dad, Lilian Thuram, his dad, which was an exceptional defender, I'm sure he's telling his son, mon fils, what was that? Mon fils, my son, what was that? What was that? With that reach, with that physique, with that body, he should have done more. He should have absolutely done more. He just let him turn around and just go and do what he does best. And boy, did he do an exceptional job at that. I mean, he left 2-3 players behind, and the shot just left Jan Sommer. Nothing Jan Sommer could do at that point. So I'm not blaming Jan Sommer for that. But before that, the two shots from Ferran Torres, the shark, rooted, just absolutely blank. He was blank. The first one from, and this was before the Lamine Yamal goal. Lamine Yamal ends up giving him a nice, really nice center, and shoots it, and it was like, I mean, within inches of the post, and Jan Sommer had nothing. He had no knowledge that where that ball was going. And the second one, I think it was a corner, ends up rebounding. I think it was a bad clearance from Inter Milan. Ends up going to Ferran Torres. Again, a half volley strike. Nothing. He knew nothing about that. Just plants it, rooted to the ground. Those were two close possibilities. They could have scored and already equalized by then. Barcelona could have already scored by then. And I get it. Like, there's always going to be bodies in front of you. My line of vision is blocked. I mean, you're always going to have that as a keeper most of the time. At least 90% of the time, there's always going to be somebody in front of you. That's still no excuse. He needs to dive. He needs to make an effort. And he needs to know exactly what's going on. And I don't think he's that keeper. Even the Rafinha shot, which was an amazing shot. That kind of sucks that they gave the goal to Jan Sommer and not to Rafinha. It was an own goal, right? I mean, if you're going to do that, the last goal for Dumfries, that was also a deflection. It was an own goal, you can say, from, what's his name? Danny Olmo. It ended up hitting him in the back of the head. You might as well give it to Danny Olmo. So although the strike was an amazing strike and a lot of power behind it, I think an elite goalkeeper would have gotten to that ball. He would have been able to block it, because he did block the other towards the end, the other shot from Rafinha. He ends up giving a hand to that, because if he didn't touch that, that was going to hit the post again. And who knows, it would hit the post and then hit him, and then it would have been another own goal. Absolutely. So Jan Sommer, man, I think he let Inter Milan down, in my opinion. And Thuram, more than definitely, in that first goal, absolutely, he let Inter Milan down. I think he got comfortable with that amazing heel flick. I did not expect that from Thuram. That's another guy that I don't think, maybe for Inter Milan, but I don't think for the French national team, he's a good striker. They should get maybe Mateta. Give somebody else, Mateta from Crystal Palace. I think they should get somebody else a chance, or just not call him up to the French national team. Because no, he just let Lamine Yamal through like nothing. He didn't even try to get the ball away from Lamine Yamal. So I'm pretty disappointed with that. I did expect the whole game to be played out the way it did, with Barcelona just swarming and just sending attack after attack after attack. So that was no surprise to me. I was just hoping the scoreline for Barcelona was going to be kept to a minimum, and Inter Milan were just going to be defend just fine. But Barcelona did such a great job at exposing them and getting the goals that they did. The Pedri pass, that's another one that should be a Ballon d'Or contender. Ends up getting that pass to Rafinha, and Bisek, being the tallest guy there, should have kept a better proximity to Rafinha. That was too easy. And then Acerbi also, seeing he was looking at Ferran Torres. If you look at the replay, he was looking at Ferran Torres when Rafinha ended up giving him the assist, and he wasn't. I felt that he could have gotten to the ball before Ferran Torres. So that's pretty much it. I'm gonna wrap it up there. But what a semifinal! What a semifinal! I can't wait for the second leg. Anyways, guys, thank you so much for watching as always, and I'll catch you guys in the next one.